Good evening, Nigeria. Allow me first to apologize. I do, like many of you, appreciate the comforts of the everyday routine, the security of the familiar, the tranquility of repetition. I enjoy them as much as any bloke. But in the spirit of commemoration, whereby important events of the past, usually associated with someone's death or the end of some awful, bloody struggle, are celebrated with a nice holiday, I thought we could mark this October the 20th, a day that is sadly no longer remembered, by taking some time out of our daily lives to sit down and have a little chat. There are of course those who do not want us to speak. Even now orders are being shouted into the telephones, and men with guns are still killing, harassing, kidnapping our fellow brothers and sisters. Why? Because while the truncheon may be used in lieu of conversation, words will always retain their power. Words offer the means to meaning, and for those who will listen, the enunciation of truth. And the truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country, isn't there? Cruelty and injustice, tolerance and oppression, and where once you had freedom to object, to think and speak as you see fit, you now have censors and surveillance coercing your conformity and soliciting submission. How did this happen? Who's to blame? Certainly there are those who are more responsible than others, and they will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you're looking for the guilty, you need only look in the mirror. I know why you did it. I know you were afraid. Who wouldn't be? War, terror, diseases, kidnapping, killing, bribery, extrajudicial killing, police brutality, SARS, torture, and all treatment of this nation's youth. They were a myriad of problems which conspired to corrupt your reason and rob you of your common sense. Fear got the best of you, and in your panic you turned to the now President Buhari. He promised you order. He promised you peace. He promised you an end to corruption, an end to Boko Haram. He promised you a change, and of course he has changed us all for the worst. And all he demanded in return was your silent and obedient consent. Several weeks ago, the Nigeria youth sought to end that silence. 2 weeks ago, they protested to remind this country of what it has forgotten. More than 60 years ago, a group of great citizens embed the 1st of October forever in our memory. Their hope was to remind the world that fairness, justice, and freedom are more than words. They are perspectives. So, if you've seen nothing, if the crimes of this government remain unknown to you, then I would suggest you allow the 20th and 21st of October to pass unmarked. But if you see what I see, if you feel as I feel, and if you would seek what I seek, then I ask you to stand with me 1 year from today outside the gates of those who has killed us, maimed us, sold us off, and deprive us of our alienable rights, our fundamental right, a great Nigeria, and together we shall give them a 20th of October that shall never ever be forgot.